Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, November the 1st, 2023. I'm Stacey Blake. In the headlines tonight, Sir Eric Matthew Gary's contributions highlighted as Grenada sets the stage for the 50th anniversary of independence celebrations. High Court dismisses appeal to discontinue charges brought against Anderson and Kidon Peters by the Harbour Master Crew. Police seeking the public's help to find 10-year-old Kalina Alexander. And in regional news, Guyana asks World Court to block Venezuela's quote-unquote sham referendum. And in international news, wounded civilians and dual passport holders evacuating Gaza into Egypt under crossing deal. Coming up in sports, Raymond Reefer suspended from bowling slower balls and cutters. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. It was a colorful and patriotic start to the celebration of Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence on Tuesday evening, as the Grenada National Organizing Committee officials launched a calendar of planned activities. Rena Pierre-Thomas tells us more.
Fireworks, still pan music, cultural performances, and a heightened sense of patriotism were on full display in the electric atmosphere on the Carenage Tuesday evening as Grenadians gathered in their national colors to witness the official launch of the island's 58th independence celebrations. Grenadians from all walks of life expressed how proud they were to be a national as they reveled in the display of the island's culture and history.
I love it. Grenada's everything. And how proud are you, though? I'm so proud because I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. And when you go to Labor Day, you see Trinidad, which my mother's from, and you see Grenada. But to be here and feel the vibe and feel the, the energy here, it's amazing. And I'm looking forward to everything that's going on here. All the new changes, all the creatives that are out, amazing. We're very proud. We're proud of our country and what we have accomplished over the years. So I think it's fabulous. I mean, it's like, oh my God, I'm home and there's all this happening. It's just super, super, super good. It's good to be here.
The launch marked the start of a year-long list of activities to celebrate the half-a-century milestone under the theme, One People, One Journey, One Future. The platform was also used to launch the official logo and the theme song for the Jubilee anniversary, featuring several local artists showcasing Grenada at its best. Here is a short clip of the official video.
Bang, bang, bang. It's only up from what take time to reminisce on the richness of our history from the beginning, from the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation to revolution. We are more than the speck upon the road. We are more than the ice cream and gold. We are much more than the nutmeg and the clove. Tell the world we are green. stayed as one, blessed with the strength to carry on. We're more than just that island in the sun. Tell the world we are Grenada.
Chairperson of the National Organizing Committee, Dr. Wendy Crawford, gave an overview of the events planned for the celebration.
In addition to the parish events, a wide range of activities are being planned for the entire Jubilee year, for the latter part of January 2024 to mid-February. A national cleanup and beautification campaign is being undertaken. This will result in a Best Decorated Village competition. The semi-finals and finals of the annual Independence Calypso Monarch will be held January 20th and 27th respectively in St. Patrick's. February 3rd, the Governor General's Gala with a splash of Grenada. Have installed some plaques that covers Grenada history from independence through to the first 50 years, done in 10 years episode.
Grenada will celebrate its 50th anniversary of independence on February 7th, 2024, and Grenadians far and wide are expected to gather at the National Stadium to commemorate the milestone. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
Our island size does not determine our destiny. That was the message delivered by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell as he addressed Grenadians at the official launch of Grenada's 50th independence celebrations. More in this report.
The Prime Minister used the occasion of the launch to reflect on the sacrifices made by Grenada's father of independence, Sir Eric Matthew Gairy, along with T.A. Marichaud, George Brizan, and other Grenadians who contributed towards 50 years of history and paved the way for future generations. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, in addressing Grenadians at the official launch of Grenada's 50th independence celebration, reminded the youth that it is time to make history.
To our young people of Grenada, this 50th anniversary of independence is a time for us to reset, to rethink, and to give you the opportunity to shape the next 50 years of Grenada's future. So that we remember, united we stand, united we stand, united we stand, and we will be united and go up.
The Prime Minister echoed the statement that the size of Grenada does not determine the destiny of its people. He reminded Grenadians to learn from the lessons of the island's history and encouraged them to stay united as one people.
We the people must ensure that we remain united, that we learn from the tragic lessons that we so painfully commemorated on the 19th of October, in this month of October, so that we can say to future Grenadians that the future of Grenada is yours, and it is a future that we will continue to fight for, but not fight with each other. A future that will allow us to disagree, but not sink to disunity.
The PM was speaking on the Carenage St. George during the official launch of celebrations to mark Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
More than 1 year after making known his intention to appeal the decision of the Director of Prosecution to discontinue charges brought against Anderson and Kidon Peters by the Harbour Master crew, Attorney-at-Law Cajetan Hood is providing an update. Following Hood's challenge and a number of scheduled hearings, the appeal has been dismissed. Attorney representing the Harbour Master in the civil matter, Dylan Charles, explains why.
You guys would have been aware that Cajetan Hood would have especially stated that he was going to challenge the DPP's power to squash the charges, private criminal complaints made against the crew, against the Peters brothers. We would have filed sometime last year, end of last year, that claim, which is a origination motion challenging the decision of the DPP and the Police Commission and the AG. Those are parties in the claim on the decision on how they treated the crew and the decision not to proceed with charges against the Peters brothers. That matter would have come up for hearing in July, and based on the crew's sailing schedule, they were not able to attend whether in person or via Zoom, and the court struck out the matter or dismissed the matter for lack of attendance. We have since appealed that decision because striking out matter is a very draconian measure. So we're hoping to have that scheduled sometime later this year, early next year, and that will proceed with that.
The attempted criminal charges against the Peters brothers were for harm, assault, abusive language, insulting language, and obscene language, stemming from the August 10th brawl on board the party boat Harbor Master. Police are seeking the assistance of the general public in locating Kalina Alexander, a 10-year-old student of Belmont St. George. She's of medium build and has a dark complexion. Kalina left her home on Saturday, the 21st of October, 2023, and has not returned since. She was last seen wearing black pants and a jersey and a pair of green sandals. She has a cornrow hairstyle that's in complete black. Anyone seeing Kalina or having any information at all about her whereabouts is kindly asked to contact Central Police Station at 440-2244 or the police hotline at 444-1958 or, of course, the nearest police station. Grenadians have a long-standing tradition of visiting cemeteries on November 1st, and from all reports, cemeteries across the country are abuzz with activity at this time. November 1st is All Saints' Day on the Christian calendar and is observed annually to honor all the saints of the church who are believed to have attained heaven. The observance of All Saints' Day is rooted in the belief that there is a spiritual connection between those in heaven and those on earth. In the Catholic tradition, this day is dedicated to honoring all those who have passed on to the kingdom of heaven. But locally, the focus of this day is on the faithfully departed, and it's a cherished tradition for people to visit the burial sites of their loved ones. During these visits, they pay their respects by placing candles and fresh flowers on the graves, symbolizing their love and remembrance. In addition to these customs, another tradition associated with this is the grinding of parched corn for the making of a sham, an activity that adds to the cultural richness of the observance. Following All Saints' Day, another Christian holiday known as All Souls' Day is celebrated on November 2nd. This day is also referenced as the commemoration of all the faithfully departed and the Day of the Dead. This is news at 7. Coming up, the Grenada Bar Association admitted 5 new lawyers to the bar on Tuesday. Stay with us. We'll have all the details for you.
Your new Grenlec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new Grenlec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format. It even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out Grenlec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new Grenlec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada STT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
My My name is Alimaka Motley. I've been here doing nails since 2017. Me being self-employed, I have realized that paying the NIS benefits me now and even when I retire. By the time I'm 65, I will be receiving contributions back from NIS. So I benefit because I'm self-employed. Anything can happen. If anything happens to you while you're at work, you've got a bad cold, you have the COVID, you have dengue, we have all these diseases that's plaguing us at the moment. NIS will be giving you back some form of money when you're ill. So I would encourage all small business persons to sign up with NIS now.
This Friday and Saturday, the 13th annual Carib Wagiti Super Knockout is back. And it's the start of the round of 16. Hey, all you know where we play? Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Friday, November 3rd from 7 p.m. Hurricanes SC Youth versus Top Spartans. Then in game 2, Fontenay United versus Flow Sunsetters. On Saturday, another doubleheader. Hurricanes SC meets Blast FC. While Queensburg Rangers play Montreach SC in the second encounter. Admission $25. The 13th annual Carib Wagiti Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
When you want to know what medicine is best for you,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want to get the most affordable medical supplies,
check Atlantic Health.
When you want medicine delivered to your home,
check Atlantic Health.
That's right. All your answers are as close as Atlantic Health Pharmacy, your community pharmacy. And guess what? We offer 24-hour delivery service with free delivery in St. George's. Just call us. Our physical store is located in Parade, St. Paul's, opposite Anvil Supermarket. Open on weekdays from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We offer a wide range of prescription medicines, herbal supplements, and medical supplies like vitamins, nebulizers, first aid kits, and scrubs. A pharmacist and doctor are always available to answer any questions you may have. Visit us or call 415-5660 and speak with our experienced team today. Atlantic Health Pharmacy, around the corner, ahead of the curve.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. On Wednesday, November the 1st, the Division of Youth held its very first primary school youth parliament sitting at the St. Patrick's Anglican Primary School. Here's more in this Christina John report.
The junior parliamentarians were assigned ministerial portfolios to debate the resolution, be it resolved that the common entrance exam be reinstated as a means of assessing the readiness of senior primary school students for secondary schools. The Division of Youth's Primary and Secondary School Youth Parliament program provides a valuable opportunity for students to learn about parliamentary procedures and practices, which can help them develop essential skills and understanding for future leadership roles. The program has been running for the past 2 months, during which the participants received training on parliamentary procedures and practices from experienced facilitators and mentors. The primary school sit-in was open to the public and was live-streamed on the Government Information Service Facebook page. Here are snippets from today's sitting from both sides of the House.
Madam Speaker, the area is especially noteworthy as children of the Common Entrance Exam era had a superior awareness of Caribbean and international-based facts. Then, Madam Speaker, in 2012, a decision was made to try something new. The Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, CPEA, created by the Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, was brought in as a new type of assessment.
You see, with the CPA, the focus has shifted a bit. It's no more about projects, and that's not bad by itself. Projects are like the extra toppings on a pizza. They're fun, but they shouldn't replace the pizza crust. Similarly, projects can be helpful, but these CPA projects are not doing what they were meant to do. We want to make sure our students are truly ready for the next big step in their education. So, let's find the right balance, like the right balance of jelly on our sandwiches, and bring back the common entrance exam to make sure our kids are well prepared for the exciting journey to secondary school. I thank you.
Our educators are tasked with teaching the subject matters, planning, editing, and in some cases, completing projects for students. With CPEA exams being administered online, there is an added burden on our educators to teach computer literacy skills to students. Madam Speaker, in this technological age, students should not be tested using the same boring teacher-centered method that was given 30 years ago. However, with the CPA examination, as stated by the Searchlight newspaper, March 2012 issue, a wider range of assessment is offered as compared to the formal common entrance exam.
Each participant will present its certificate upon completion of today's sit-in. The Division of Youth is proud of the junior parliamentarians and hope this program will inspire them to continue their involvement in civic affairs and to make positive contributions to our society. Christina John, GBN News.
5 new lawyers joined the legal fraternity and were added to the Grenada Bar Association today as they took their oath to serve in the presence of executive members of the Grenada Bar Association legal organization at the No. 2 Magistrate Court. More in this report.
Jerisa Rodney, Sydney Walker, Chanel Hyacinth, Regine Mondesi, and Kenneth Fortune are the 5 new lawyers accepted into the Grenada Bar Association as they took their oath of office today. This means that they are now able to practice law in Grenada and represent their clients before the court. Criminal Judge Justice Paula Guilford encouraged the newly initiated lawyers to join the criminal bar as they start their new journey.
Depending on your area of practice, and I don't seem to think any one of you will be joining the criminal bar, and for the one who may think that the criminal bar is not for ladies, I am the only criminal judge, and so I encourage you to join the criminal division, come into the criminal arena, and I'm sure you will enjoy it.
Justice Guilford also called on the lawyers to practice law with the highest level of professionalism and integrity.
Whether you're successful will depend on your advocacy and preparation. These will determine your competency in presenting and representing your clients' matters. You must practice the law with the highest level of integrity and professionalism. You must never forget that your words are your bond to the court, colleagues, and clients. You may think you will now earn and maybe make big money. Making the big money is never the problem. Once you have safeguarded your credibility, show a high standard of competency, and always remember your duty to the court, your client, and then yourself.
The 5 lawyers took their oath after a 16-month internship in various law offices on the island. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
Grenada will join the rest of the world to observe World Diabetes Day 2023 on the 14th of November under the theme Empowering Global Health, raising awareness on diabetes around the world.
Global statistics, as revealed by the World Health Organization, has shown that diabetes accounts for 1.5 million deaths. Diabetes, a chronic non-communicable disease characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose or blood sugar, which over time can lead to acute damage to the heart, blood vessel, eyes, kidney, and nerves. Diabetes affects the body's ability to turn food into energy and affects the body's ability to produce and use insulin, which helps in the distribution of energy from your bloodstream. Dr. Joseph, a medical practitioner, gives us a breakdown.
It has a couple mechanisms, but the main mechanism is through a hormone that we produce called insulin that takes the blood sugar, the glucose from the bloodstream into our cells where it's needed for, just for energy and sustenance. So essentially, diabetes is elevated or persistent high blood sugars due to a lack of insulin or insulin resistance in the body.
There are 3 types of diabetes. Type 1 is believed to be caused by an autoimmune reaction of the body where the body attacks itself. People of any age can develop this type, and there is no way of preventing it because of its nature. The Center for Disease Control indicated that people with this type of diabetes needed to take insulin every day to stay alive. Type 2 usually develops over time and is most common in adults and elderly people. This type of diabetes affects the body's ability to use insulin properly. The World Health Organization states that it can take years before symptoms of type 2 diabetes can be noticed, although in some people the disease can come on suddenly. The 3rd type is gestational diabetes, and this occurs in women who are pregnant and have not had diabetes before pregnancy. As a result of this, babies are at higher risk for health problems and may develop childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes as an adult. Regular health checks and testing can help you to detect changes in your body's blood sugar. Early detection of diabetes can help you to manage and possibly even reverse this chronic disease. Common common symptoms of diabetes, however, can be identified through excessive urination, blurred vision, increased hunger, and significant unintentional weight loss. Diabetes can be prevented and managed through healthy lifestyle practices such as regular exercise, keeping physically active, and a balanced diet. Christina John, GBN News.
Canadians have applauded the transformation of the Carnage into a spectacular scene fitting to launch the country's 50th anniversary of independence. We take a look at the scene of the 50th anniversary of independence through the GBN ISAW lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Scenes from the launch of Grenada's independence celebrations are highlighted in tonight's GBN ISAW. The Carnage was the venue of the launch, which featured an array of cultural displays and entertainment. The theme for the 2024 celebrations is One People, One Journey, One Future. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come, Energy Conversation is the watchword to mark the 8th observance of CARICOM Energy Month. Stay with us.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Black Month is here, and Quartz is having the ultimate trading event of the year. Trade in your old furniture, appliances, electronics, and mattresses for an on-the-spot discount of 30% off the new. Yes, you heard right. From November 1st to 11th, you can trade in your old for a new, and it's easy to take advantage of this offer. First, take a photo or video of your old item. Next, go on down to your nearest Quartz store and purchase your new item. Then, we will deliver. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Save up to 70% off on selected items store-wide. No cash? No problem. With Quartz Ready Finance, you pay $0 down and your first payment isn't due until February 2024. Hurry, because this deal will not last. Shop now, because every day is Black Friday at Quartz. Conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value.
Wow, it's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Coming soon to lottery terminals near you. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making dreams come true.
Paying is faster and easier with Blow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Blow, keeping you connected.
Grenada, guess what? I spoke to Waggy T, great guy, nice guy, and he has agreed to do something really huge. I mean, it's going to be bigly. This year? Hold on, wait for it. Christmas is coming in November.
If you're looking for some early cash this Christmas, then you must be at the National Stadium. Sunday, November 5th at 5 p.m. as Megaforce Promotions presents the massive Christmas in November Mega Bingo. We're talking $100,000 in cash and prizes. Imagine you can win a whole living room set, a dining room set, 55-inch TV, a fridge, washing machine, gas cooker, and other great household items. Here comes the best part. Bingo tickets are only $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. This is an event no one should miss. Sunday, November 5th. Get ready for the massive Christmas in November Mega Bingo at the National Stadium.
Grenada, the best deals on tires around Island Style. Get into the festive spirit with our per-Christmas style clearance sales starting now. We're slashing prices on our wide selection of high-quality tires, offering unbeatable discounts from 15% to 50% off as we make way for our Christmas store. Enjoy huge savings now on our massive inventory of ceramic and porcelain tires for every need. We've got the perfect tires to make your home merry and bright. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to give your home a stunning makeover at jaw-dropping prices. Visit us today on Monroe Road in Grandad's. Call 439-TILE. That's 439-8453. Hurry down today. These deals won't last long. It's tires, and more tires on sale. Save money now only at Island Style.
Chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more. Or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more. With Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Blow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Blow, keeping you connected.
Energy conservation is the talk of the day. Decreasing the amount of fossil fuel being used daily is the aim. November 1st, 2023 marks the start of the 8th observance of CARICOM Energy Month, which aims to showcase and celebrate the sustainable energy achievements of the Caribbean region. Details in this report.
CARICOM Energy Month 2023, accelerating innovation, driving electrification.
As part of its regional activities, the CARICOM Secretariat will host the 8th Caribbean Sustainable Energy Forum in Kingston, Jamaica from November 7th to the 9th, which will be attended by a representative from Grenada's Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy. As Grenada joins other CARICOM member states in the observance of Energy Month, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Perrin Johnson, encourages persons to be more efficient in how they utilize appliances in their homes. The PS was addressing members of the media during the soft launch of Energy Month on Wednesday at the Ministerial Complex.
As we are aware, most of our energy consumption is derived from fossil fuels. Burning of these fossil fuels result in harmful emissions to the environment. It is our priority, therefore, to transition to find cleaner alternatives, such as renewable sources, including solar, wind, or geothermal.
As a ministry, P.S. Johnson said they have in recent months embarked on a number of energy efficiency initiatives.
In the recent past, we had a project that was undertaken in Carriacou, and it is anticipated that by the end of this month, November, that we would be able to commission one of our PV solar installation in Limle, Carriacou. Another renewable source we are currently exploring is that of geothermal.
The opportunity now exists for persons to have their domestic charges waived on the importation of items aimed at reducing fossil fuel usage. That's according to Christopher Joseph, who is attached to the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy.
Government of Grenada being cognizant of the pressures that this can bring to all and sundry, all Grenadians in terms of the upfront costs. They have incentivized the opportunities for people to invest in renewable energy technology, both in terms of what you can do at your home and what you can do in terms of vehicles. So 100% concession is available. There is a criteria, there is a process. Basically, you submit your documentation to the Ministry of Finance in terms of the technology that you're trying to bring in, and the concession in terms of the domestic taxes are going to be addressed.
Activities planned for the Energy Months include the dissemination of energy conservation and other related tips, a video and photo competition, kilo walks in Hillsborough, Carriacou, Gove, St. John, and St. George, an exhibition at the Esplanade Mall, and media appearances. The collaborating partners for this year's CARICOM Energy Month are the CARICOM Secretariat, the Center for Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency, CCREEE, and the Caribbean Development Bank. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news report and the sports right after the break.
Have you heard about the new Softweed bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Softweave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Softweave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Baptiste, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou and Petit Martinique Carnival, the Carriacou String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
And let's jump into sports, where Andre Fletcher and company failed to repeat the magic of Game 6, losing to the Leeward Islands by 114 runs in Game 7 of the Regional Super 50 tournament. Taking to the field after losing the toss, Pacers Shamron Lewis and Daryl Cyrus sought to railroad the Leeward top when Powell was sent back to the dugout with a score of 11 runs. Powell tried to drive and missed a length ball on middle stump. Despite the early setback, Leewards got to 293 all out, with Shamron Lewis bagging 3 for 68. Fellow Grenadian pacer Daryl Cyrus returned figures of 252, chasing 294 for victory. The Volcanoes lost wickets at quick intervals and never recovered, except for Althanaz, who struck 39, Hodge 38, and Springer, who had a well-put-together half-century. He was eventually caught by Gore off the bowling of Walsh for 58. Windward Island Volcanoes were bowled out for 179. Cricket West Indies CWI announced that Barbados Pride all-rounder Raymond Reefer has been suspended from bowling his slower balls and cutters in all cricket matches until his action on these deliveries is cleared. Should Reefer use these deliveries in a match, CWI reserves the right to suspend him from bowling altogether. Reefer, Barbados' star left-arm seamer, was reported by the match officials during the CG United Super 50 Cup between Barbados Pride and Windward Volcanoes on the 25th of October at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. In accordance with the procedure for suspected illegal bowling actions, the match footage was sent to Loughborough University for an opinion report. The report has determined that an illegal action was used to bowl the cutters and slower balls. South Africa are on the brink of clinching a World Cup semi-final berth after 190-run thrashing of New Zealand. Van der Dussen made a superb 133, and Quinton de Nock hit his 4th century of the tournament in a 200-run stand as the Proteas posed 357 and to 4. New Zealand then slumped to 167 all out, with Keshav Maharaj taking 4 for 46. Victory turns South Africa to the top of the table, while New Zealand dropped to 4th after a 3rd straight defeat. De Kock went past 500 runs for the tournament in the process, becoming the first South African batter to reach that milestone at a World Cup, before he fell for 114 off 116 balls. Vander Dussen reached his century off 101 balls, then kicked on brilliantly. And that's it for what's happening in the world of sport. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe. Guyana has asked the International Court of Justice, or the ICJ, to block questions from Venezuela's planned December 3rd referendum, since it appears as though those questions seek to empower the Venezuelan government to resolve the border controversy with Guyana by annexing the Essequibo region.
Guyana and other partners, including the Caribbean community, believe that Venezuela is attempting to encroach and annex Guyana's Essequibo region by holding a referendum on December 3, 2023. Through that referendum, it is feared that Venezuela's government would attempt to seize, acquire, or encroach upon Guyana's land, pending the International Court of Justice's final determination of the validity of the arbitral award that established the land boundary between the two states and the final and binding nature of that boundary. So Guyana's government has approached the World Court and asked for provisional measures to block Venezuela's moves while the wider judicial process of resolving the border controversy unfolds. Guyana's government in a statement said it asks that the court schedule oral hearings on its request at the earliest possible date in advance of December 3, 2023, the date Venezuela has fixed for its referendum. The statement also noted that Guyana, CARICOM, and the heads of both the United Nations and the Organization of American States believe that the controversy must be resolved by the International Court of Justice, which will assure a just, peaceful, binding, and permanent solution to this matter in accordance with international law. Now, for years, Guyana and Venezuela have been trying to resolve this border controversy, wherein Venezuela claims about 2/3 of Guyana, that is, the entire Essequibo region and the exclusive economic zone offshore. After bilateral talks failed, the matter has been referred to the International Court of Justice, where Guyana hopes it can get a final binding judgment that indeed the Essequibo region belongs to Guyana. Venezuela has not been keen on participating in the case before the World Court, and now the country will hold a consultative referendum in December. Essentially, this referendum means that citizens will be asked whether they support much of Venezuela's decisions in relation to Guyana's Essequibo region. Reporting for the newsroom, Fishani Raghaber.
World leaders and tech experts met for the first summit on regulating artificial intelligence, hosted by the UK on Wednesday. The two-day summit will focus on strategizing a local, coordinated effort to address the risks and possible misuse of AI tools.
The message from the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak here is that Britain is a global leader. That's part of how he wants all of us to see the event that he's holding at Bletchley Park outside of London. That was the site from which World War II code breakers operated, and that is where executives from corporations like Google, Meta, and Microsoft are gathering to discuss regulations over the next 2 days. This morning, actually, a co-founder of Google DeepMind said he doesn't want to see Silicon Valley speed ahead with AI like it usually does with other matters, that every step here should be taken very carefully. There are also government representatives here in the UK for this summit, including Canada's Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry, that's François-Philippe Champagne. Now, just a short while ago, we've heard about what's being called the Bletchley Declaration. 28 countries have signed an international action on frontier AI. That's linked to severe threats to public safety safety often considered long-term risk by AI experts. Now, Sunak has highlighted bioterrorism as an example, but also the threat of humans losing control over technology. Here's Professor Gina Neff from the University of Cambridge speaking about that risk.
So imagine losing control of AI systems, so a kind of Terminator model of how the robots take over. There's a really low chance of that ever happening, but it's a risk that government wants to have on its horizons.
But there's also a sense by some researchers that this summit isn't wide enough in scope. Immediate threats aren't on the agenda.
You need to focus on all the different kinds of risks that AI is causing, and that includes all kinds of AI systems. That includes risks of misinformation and disinformation, of bias and replicating societal biases, of stereotyping, of impacts on jobs or employment. All of those are unfortunately off the table at this summit, and we believe they should be on the table.
And Heather, King Charles has now spoken virtually. He says the risks of artificial intelligence must be addressed with a sense of urgency.
A limited number of passport holders and some officially wounded civilians are leaving the Gaza Strip and crossing the border with Egypt. The crossing has been opened between Egypt due to a Qatar mediation.
Told that more than 400 Americans are stuck in Gaza. That's according to the U.S. State Department, with many of them, of course, hoping to get out in the coming days. CBS News is in touch with at least one American lady. She says that she has not been contacted by the U.S. government, but the caveat there is that power again has been cut across the Strip. And that's just the foreign national side, the American side. As for all the Palestinians there, more than 2 million people, they have nowhere to run, nowhere to escape to. A viewer warning for this report that we're about to show you. Many of these images will be distressing.
A building shakes after bombs go off as people scream outside. The streets of Jabalia, Gaza's largest refugee camp, darkened with the dust of destruction and death. Hamas says 6 Israeli-launched missiles late yesterday cratered the homes of more than 100,000 refugees just 2 miles south of the border. Survivors, small children, stood atop shattered buildings they used to call home. Israel says it targeted and killed a Hamas commander and other militants and destroyed a tunnel complex. Hamas says dozens died in the blasts, innocents buried in the rubble, limbs sticking out of the ground. Little children make up most of the casualties, said this nurse, in one of the most densely populated places on the planet, known for its sheer number of youth. I'm shocked. They bomb us with American and Zionist weapons in safe zones, said this survivor. On Gaza soil, Hamas showed its troops engaging with Israel's army. Israel's government confirmed at least 10 soldiers were killed in action yesterday. Still, Israel continues its advance further south, soldiers clearing building after building. But no place is safe in the Palestinian territories. In the occupied West Bank, Israel's military says it demolished the house of one of the founders of Hamas's military wing. As zealous Israeli settler attacks on Palestinians still rage since October 7th. More than 120 have been killed, says the Palestinian Health Ministry. And to the south, Israel targeted by missiles and drones, a claim from Yemen's Houthi militia backed by Iran. For Gaza, which has no Iron Dome, the groundswell of grief is in Jabalia today, and with more to come.
And Anne-Marie, we are now getting more reports, new reports of more strikes on the Jabalia refugee camp. More on that as we get it. In the meantime, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is expected back here in Israel this Friday, and then he will move on to neighboring countries. But the last time that he was here, that trip did not go over well, and that is because of the fact for U.S. continued support for Israel's offensive in Gaza.
And that's what's been happening around our globe today. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Sir Eric Matthew Gary's contributions highlighted as Grenada sets the stage for the 50th anniversary of independence celebrations. High Court dismisses appeal to discontinue charges brought against Anderson and Kidon Peters by the Harbor Master crew. Police seeking the public's help to find 10-year-old Kalina Alexander. And in regional news, Guyana asks World Court to block Venezuela's quote-unquote sham referendum. Internationally, wounded civilians and dual passport holders evacuating Gaza into Egypt under crossing deal. And in sports, Raymond Reefer suspended from bowling slower balls and putters. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stacey Blake, and that's the news. We wish you and your family a very pleasant evening. Good night.